All righty, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and it is your boy Dave coming back at you live, and it's a happy Monday. Hope you guys had a fantastic long weekend and 4th of July. So we took off Thursday as market closed, and then traditionally we just don't trail the following day, Friday. So we had a long break. So here we are for another brand new trading week. We have a little bit of a hurricane going on here in Houston, where I'm at right now. So internet will be going in and out. Right now, the internet that I'm using is on a mobile hotspot at the moment since the internet's out. Power seems to be going in and out. I think the generator just kicked in. So in the moment, I think for the morning session, we should be fine. So uh, but getting into the market news, let's kind of look into that and then jump into our watch list. We got the S&P 500 hit its 34th record close of the year Friday. Its rally for this year has grown to 16.7%. The Nasdaq Composite also closed at a new high, led by Tesla and Nvidia, and its year-to-date gain has reached 22.3%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, meanwhile, added 0.17% or 67.87 points. Friday's rally came as the latest jobs report reignited hopes for rate cuts from the Federal Reserve. Investors will be looking ahead to more inflation data this week. The June Consumer Price Index is set to be released this Thursday, while the Producer Price Index data will be released this Friday. Not much going on in the futures market today. Just want to start off with that one today, just because it seems like I don't really get to talk about it before or after the watch list. But this market watch, if you go there today, today's July 8th. There's not a whole lot going on. This is a typical Monday. No political news, nothing. So 3 p.m. consumer credit, but that's about it. So I'm expecting today to be, at least especially for the futures, a bit more on the slower side. Because look at the ATR, it's at 5.74. It's at 5 points. That's really low. So it might be that the traders are just still kind of taking it easy, coming back technically from a long holiday weekend. So something to keep in mind. SVMH, number one gainer here this morning on our watch list. Stock is currently trading at 34 cents, so it's the play for a 35. So I want to see a nice candle break at 35 cents for SVMH for us to see this price actually continue to go higher. You can see here the latest high was back in June 14th, and the high was 46 cents. So we do have room to run there on SVMH if we can be able to break through that 35 cents clearly. Overall, the stock is a Cayman Islands financial shell company. All right. And a 35 million float means that's a mid-float stock. Again, the float's number of shares offered to the public. So anything under 10 million is considered low float. We like that volatility. This one's at 35. So expect this one to be a little bit slower one. It did deploy an advanced AI platform to manage and lead generation platform for Prana 2.0 electric motorcycle. So we have that press release headline, 35 million float, which is a mid float. And we'll see if this is going to be at the break 35. Moving on, you got IVP here, top second gainer, currently trading at $2.93, just a little hair below that whole number, $3. Earlier, there was a play for 345, which has not been able to break through that yet. And not sure if it's going to be able to do so this morning, but 345 is definitely that area that needs to pierce through. Now, given the current price action right now being below $3, will probably be a better option to look for that $3 whole dollar shuffle instead, meaning you want to see that thing breaking that $3 mark and go out of that nice lower high downtrend right now at the moment. It's doing okay here, building a little bit of a higher low, but it looks like, if that 89 EMA starts cracking here, you'll probably see that 200 to 500 EMA, which is what we usually see. Okay. Now, IVP, this company, for some reason, this might be, no, it's not. So it's a USA consumer cyclical company under 1 million float. So it's a very low float, micro float is what we call it. So it's going to be very volatile. We just need some more juice. Okay, so far it's traded 17 million in volume overall this morning, which is nice because on average it only trades at about a million. So definitely good to see that traded over 10 times, but they had some sort of a veterinary hospital operator shares this morning. It had more than 9.7 million shares, so pretty much over 10 million, which now at 17 million. So it's just there just doesn't have any clear news. Okay, there's no press releases or filings with the SEC. There's nothing. So it's just probably some day traders got in and got a nice little pump up on this stock. So we'll keep an eye on that $3 shuffle. But below that, I'm not really interested. Zap was my favorite trade of the morning. ZAPP. This is currently the top fourth gainer, trading at $7.11. So welcome to 7-Eleven. $7 natural support. Nice breakout play from the $6. And then we went all the way up to like $8.30. So very nice play on Zap. Now, this boy has been a big runner since last week. If you see the Prosperity Trades channel, the first play today has been Zap, and the previous play before that on the Prosperity Trades Idea Alerts was 290 on Zap, and that was on the third. Remember, our last trading day was Wednesday, so Zap being at 290 today, we see a $6 to $8 means that what? It's a multi-day runner. This is a UK consumer cyclical auto manufacturing company. Just to give you a reminder, 1.47 million float means it's another really low float stock. Just continuation from last week. So there is no new news. All right. We got market's going to open up here in a few seconds. I got CRKN KA. CRKN earlier just got a nice, quick play there, 455. And then we did hit up to our PT level. We'll see if it's going to be able to get that 455 again. Breaks that high day at pre-market at 485, goes to $5 breaks, going to lead to nice dollar runs on CRKN today. So I am going to look forward to seeing more volume, and I think this one's going to be a big one if we can get that nice $5 break. USA Basic Material Company and 2.7 million flow, so another low flow stock. And currently we have this stock, I believe. Did I see a new news this morning on CRKN? I think there is a press release as well here. Anyways, real quick, market is open. I do want to read that CRKN press release here for you guys real quick. There's an expansion of operations in Arizona, Nevada, and Oregon, and revision of revenue guidance. All right, so we did already hit PT. We just need to solidify 455 as support again for us to see this thing getting a continuation again. And then I had KA earlier. I actually missed this play earlier. There was an alert that got sent out, but I missed it. So this one right here, 79, got all the way up to 89. So if you guys took that play, good job. We'll see if it's going to be able to get that 79 again. I like that same spot again because it's a little bit right below VWAP. So if we can get that VWAP roll, that's what I like to see. But overall start to the market opening here, relatively on the green. I don't really like NQ today, especially also where it's sitting at the neutral zone. It's only up 8 points. I've seen it all do this all the time. It goes up a little green, like 10 to 15 points, and then it goes red again. And then plays this little ping pong until there's a final winner, right? Where it goes beyond the 15-point mark and it goes 20, 30, 40, 50, and then we'll be on the green or red side. So we'll keep an eye on it right now at the moment. Looks like NASDAQ, it might be potentially slipping after hitting the deviation 2 line here. So that's the highest pretty much indication line. We're getting that little pullback. 50 EMA on this particular one has been the previous support. So if this cracks, you'll probably see your first VWAP test. I do want to keep an eye on Zap here real quick.
EMKR. PSNL. 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 DJT. PSNL.
Okay, so real quick, Zap trying to get back up. It is above VWAP. So we are getting a nice start. Probably it's my best look here, in my opinion. Let's look for that 750. That's where I like to see Zap on the 750 line. If we can get that above and then go every 25 cent on Zap, that's the ideal mark that I like to see it continue to go today. And you know what? Maybe if we can finally get up to that new digit land today, that would be, ideal. Let's probably sometime this week, if not today. But okay, so that was an interesting candle wick there. Wicked all the way down and then just popped straight back up.
HUMA, APDN. GL. Real.
Okay, you can see here 750 is the market opening pretty much high there. So we need to break through that. If it does not break, we will not be in play, which is not happening at the moment. Not a whole lot market opening, which is not surprising. Coming from a long weekend holiday, IBP, what did I say? Hey, it needs to hold this line here. This cracks, you're going to see the 200 to 500 EMA. And IBP, if you are looking for more of a dip, that could be a good opportunity right now. A lot of stocks are pulling back down to the 500 EMA, CRKN, KA, FRGT, IBP, potentially Zap. Zap just got halted down before the 200 EMA there. So let me go ahead and mention that real quick. Lots of stocks at market opening pulled back down to the 500 EMA on the 1 minute chart. So watch for bounce levels there. Okay. Like, you got KA, you got CRKN, FRGT, and potentially, what's it called just now? The ZAP, as it is halted down currently. So watching for that on halt, which on ZAP, it should get unhalted at 9:39:25 seconds. So you got about 4 minutes here. Okay, it looks like NQ just getting wrecked down. Let me go ahead and see my Wi-Fi is back on because I'm not really sure if my hotspot can handle multiple things that I'm running right now. Let me double check that. Okay, so I'm back on the Wi-Fi now. Hopefully we can be consistent today. You got SVMH. We'll see if it's going to be able to break through that 35-cent mark today.
BLNK, BTAR. Bull, Saba, ATRU. TRU, Gil, Gil, Gil. LPSN. Yes, Gil. Gil, SI. CTGS, GS.
Okay, no go on SCMH still. 35 still being tough resistance. So it looks like to me, we're gonna have to look for those pullbacks all the way down to the 500 EMA and then wait for that volume to kick in. So now IVP is getting interesting as it's coming down to that 244 area of support.
All APSI, SFIS, SPRC, LL, ALA, HUMA,
Okay, so it looks like we got a wick down on NQ to the pink dev line. I mean, once again, so what did I say? You know, green goes 15 points max, drops down, goes red, drops down another few points, and then tries to go back to the neutral line again. And now at the moment, I mean, I think the Bears are gonna want their deviation two line since the Bulls already got theirs. So today's gonna be that ping pong day. That's what I'm thinking. But got 33 seconds left on this candle on the 5-minute chart. Should be a continued lower highs since
ALGS, SPC, BRCH, EJH, EJH,
okay, so lower highs, lower lows on NQ. You got SVMH still 35 strong resistance.
MLY, INFT, NALA, ACMR, MDWT, FMWT, FMWR, North Northeast, ANPS, SIM, HUMA, BBPR, BRPX, APSI, BRPX, UBRT.
Yeah, VRPX kind of getting that nice pop back up here. Looks like it is below $1 stock. So if the $1 does get a natural pop, that's going to be the next big area. But VRPX, once again, our play at the 75 is going again. So let me go ahead and move my arrow here. Hey, watch VBPR for that $1 break. Man, my building is shaking here, guys. This is kind of scary. I got the hurricane here right now, and just I live in a high rise, and it's just first time feeling that shake.
BBPR.
All right, real quick, VBPR $1 break.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not VB, it's VRPX. That's interesting how they call it VRPX or VBPR.
BLS. NEGG. JD. NME. TNDM. PM. ZEM. BTPR. BTDR. NNRA. NNRA. BTM.
Yeah, I'm watching for VRPX for a doji here. You still got a 10 EMA here holding, so I think it might want to get that $1 break. So we'll keep an eye on to see if it's going to be able to do that $1 break or not.
TNDM. PM. EYEN. TCS.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Oh my gosh, I can't believe my Zoom was on mute. All right, so yeah, like I said, my whole building is shaking now because live in Ohio, and this is a little scary right now at the moment because my screen is kind of shaking here back and forth. So hopefully I don't have to evacuate or anything. But yeah, no, I was just saying, can you guys hear me on the mic? All right, or is it like going in and out? Let me know.
ECRS, HR, SAMA, MDAI. R&R, HR set, OPTT, PRKS.
All right, quick. You got Zap coming on up as well. 750 break, right? Right now it's getting back above $7. You might want to keep an eye on MDAI, folks. That $2 is the play. It's coming on up right now on MDAI.
Yeah. PNMT.
And not a whole lot of volume. Zap coming back on up here, guys. We got up pull at 766.
Yeah.
So halted up right now. That means is that we're gonna be getting on hold here in 9:58:28 seconds. So we got about 5 minutes here before it gets unhalted.
TH. AIS,
Okay, AQ, it did get a nice pop on up to the deviation 2 line and then just got a rejection here.
X, NYNZ, AMSC, JT, NMRA, AGMA, ARR, UPST, HR, so, SPC, AMS, yeah, BLNK, HRCN, ARR, NMRA, Northeast, HRCN, AISP, CSIQ, AGMA, ILD, HR, AMSC, EJT,
Okay, Zap should be getting unhalted here shortly. In a few more minutes again. So we got 9:53 meeting 9:58:20. So that means in about 1 more minute.
EYCR, EYEF, BRNA, MIRM, ZAP, ZAP,
Okay, guys, Zap is unhalted.
SAR, MIRM, full, clear. UPST, SC,
Right now, Zap got an 834 up pull. Okay, so far so good. We got 783 area there. We gotta get that nice pre-market high there to break through, and then the $8.
Yeah, NNOX, LUNR. BLNK. LISGST. BPTA. AAOI. ABT. ACB. LUNR. SPFYMR. INOT. RIM. DMTL. COSM. OSM. NXL. Very. NMRA.
Okay, watching to see if it's gonna get zapped at the 755 or 750 support holding or not. NQ just got another lower low, new low of the day, down to the 200 on the 5.
SPWR. LUNR. ASAS. CSIQ. ASAM. SMR. Very. UROY. MDWT. FBRR. AISP. AGMA. GRWG. BPTA. HYW. SPC. COSM. INOD. RBMC. MDWT. MDWT. NNOX. GAN. PFLT. NXL. NEW. DOS. FGEN. ACB. NMRA. W. BOM. WTI. GRWG. Riley. IC. INOD. RBNC. FTL. IRBT. PM.
Okay, so zap right now, for now, we hit PT back down. 10 EMA still holding here, so waiting to see if we can get that nice 10 EMA flag.
TNTM. CSIL. SPWR. CAN. ARR. AUAM. CBRL. WTI. NXL. EVGO. 4. TRU. INOD. GRW Chogan. COSM Chogan. AISB. ANPS. SLNH NMIMLT Riley. Replace SCRG PNFGNX. Replace TPIC.
Okay, Zap still very close. Watching for that 10-minute bull flag setup. FRGT worth watching on the side if you're interested in that one. Worth watching for VWAP roll on that. So that one looks okay for a potential roll.
EMTL. SISI. SRCPF. Replace. Black. NXL. SEDG. W. ENMT. AHR. AYTX. RWR. PFLT. Yeah. CMTL. Light. NKLA.
FRGT still getting rejected at the VWAP. SAT making lower highs and lower low potentially. As long as the 200 holds, it should be okay.
LUNR.
I think there was a play for FRGT. I'm gonna double check because that was for 36. So it's right now 34. Keep an eye on that one.
STS. UNCY. INOD. HNST. GRWG. NWTTNDL. TPIC. AHR. GRWG. And DWD. Oh. ASPN. TR. EL. AQST. UNCY. ETR. SMT. ASAM. INO. SLD. ESLM. BRN.
Zap back at 750. 783 up pull right now showing.
Oh. Terminal impact. RYS, NYS. LUNR, HTDR, LDP. SNR, PG. BRNA. YNC. NYRC. AAOI. AHR.
Okay, Zap 790 up alt now.
APL, NXL, TMDL. SLDP. NYNC. EMTL. YCR.
NQ is in the green, above 15 points at the moment, so looking pretty good. Okay, guys, a little bit slower day. Probably folks here in Texas. I mean, they're probably going through the hurricane thing right now. So you got your Texas traders right now. That's a little bit probably doing their thing or something. I don't know what they're doing, but it's just not as active day so far. So just kind of be patient and be smart. Not take any huge losses today. It's Monday, so we want to make sure that um, we're not spending the whole week trying to dig out of a hole. So at the moment, going back to Prosperity Trace channel, you got Zap, which was our latest winner here, 750, high of the day, 789. We kind of barely broke above that pre-market high. But we want to start building that nest, meaning we want to build that home support. I would say Zap and VRPX is probably not my top two plays today. So I'll mention it here, ZAP and VRPX, my top two stocks of the day. Okay, so we pull up VRPX again. It's back about 90 cents, a little bit below 104 high of the day. It did get that VWAP roll again on VRPX. So if we can get that solid $1 break today, that would be nice. I mean, if you look at the daily chart, it does have some room here. So depending on how this closes today, if it ever closes about $1 today, definitely high on watch again going into tomorrow. It could be a multi-day runner if this continues to pick up more steam today. NQ, I think NQ is a little bit trickier day today. Just expect that, just because, well, first of all, ATR has been relatively low, although it did get back up a little bit. But no, any political news, no market news, nothing today. Just a kind of a neutral day where we're still kind of playing this game where the momentum is going back and forth between the Bulls and Bears. So we're again about to potentially go green to red again. So it's pretty unstable. Like, got some turbulence going on today. So your range is going to have to be tight. So if you're looking for like a 30-point gain on a trade, it is going to be very difficult. Okay. Before you get stopped out. Okay. I mean, you're probably gonna get stopped out before you can see your 30-point, 20-point, whatever gain it is, because right now the ATR is not even 1720. So just keep that in mind. So you're probably gonna have to do a quick scalp or get stopped out. VRPX, here we go, folks. 109 is the up halt. Looking good here. I'd like to see this thing closing above $1 now.
HL, CUTR. Hey, what? FTRE. LQDA. SLNH and FYG. What?
Okay, so we got a nice pop, still right in the 10 EMA. That's all that matters right now. Higher lows and higher highs is a good pattern. We just need to now start building some higher level support, like the $1. Here's a new digit land. $113 up halt here on VRPX.
SLNH. SLNH.
I think NQ is going to be kind of tough with this 14 EMA still hovering just a hair above the 50 EMA. I think the real plug pull is going to be when the 14 EMA goes below the 50 EMA, which is going to be a death cross, and then the Bulls got their deviation 2 line twice, so the Bears are probably really waiting for theirs at one point by the time that death cross happens. So that's something that I would look for on NQ. Every time it pops right now, NQ is making lower highs, so just FYI. So back down to VWAP again. VRPX, we should be coming up to 110 here now. There we go, just got filled. If you guys got in again at $1, or if you've been holding since the 75, we are looking good. 113 to 116 now, uphold on VRPX. So they are raising the, so we want to see that more momentum coming in here on VRPX.
Okay. PT. AVT. FGEN. DOL. EVRI. LQDA. IMMR. TVTS. 3RATS.
Looking good, VRPX. Latest winner here this morning.
IRVT. Okay.
122 up pulp, guys. They are raising it up more.
AKRO. BRVU. AYTX. LTBR. EMKR. LTBR.
124 up halt. VRPX. Higher lows, higher highs, right in the 10 EMA, not a single red candle in sight right now. If you're not sure, look for a doji.
IDYA. ILYA. AZ.
And Q has big range of wicks today. Watch out. You will get stopped out most likely if you have those tight stops. So play accordingly. It's like I said, not an easy day. You'll get probably looks like every time it looks like it's going down, it gets whipped back up, stops everyone out, and then goes back down again. And it just keeps going back and forth. So just pay attention to the lines and what's going on here. Bears are so desperate to get their deviation 2 line. It's just every time they look like it's gonna go, it gets yanked back up pretty decent there. Got a doji and a flat top red on VRPX. So like I said, watch for that doji. That was it. That doji happened right there at $1. And what is that, guys?
EVRI.
Looks like 111 or so. It's like 113. So yeah, 113 is going to be your next big hero line. 125 uphold. So I'm going to put a line of 113. This is going to be your next Blues Clues line. That's going to be the next big area for VRPX to take off. So 1.13 candle break is key next. $1 support. Zap also looks pretty interesting. I like the look on Zap. It's still building higher lows and potentially looking for a breakout to a new high today. Very possible right now. VRPX did take the lead as the #1 gainer, but like I said, those are my top 2 favorites, and they are top 2 gainers now. So Zap, you got this triangle look, right? If you just draw a line here, line there, you're at that moment of truth. You don't have a whole lot of time. You Bulls got to start breaking up soon. Bears got to start cracking soon. So the tug of war is on, I'd say, there just by looking at it. personally, like I said, I think 750 is gonna have to be the next breakout level again. So let's see.
R, LQDA, NTCI, NTLA, or IRBT, DRSE, SMT, done. EMS,
Yeah. Man, it's just so freaking annoying for NQ today, man. Just keeps going back and forth. Just won't die down and get the Bears get their deviation 2-1. I think Bears should try to get theirs, but it's just tough.
Light, LHR, SIGA, BPTA, BRNA, IMOD, HUYA, LTBR, IMFR, IMFREBB, BOT, AAOI, SIDA, CTR, ITCI, HR, L, FY,
VRPX is coming back down to $1. They have a 119 uphold showing there. So as long as $1 holds here, that's going to be your main key level support for buyers to come back in and scoop it up, break above that line at 113. Got 119 uphold showing now.
LTBR, RNA, MEST, LTBR, DUC, Northwest East, Horn, LAES, NKLA, IMMR, BAR, BAR, KYTFR, SRFM, LL, LAES, LPSF, SMR, LPSF, NAAOI, SIGA. So. Yeah. What? What? Star. That's no end. No, like our town. No. Another one. That's that. IMF. Gave shot. NSL. She Scott West. What? Well. No. No.
Okay, just mainly waiting for VRPX to go right now. Zap, just kind of not breaking that you know, it's not holding above 750. That's the problem. So 113 waiting for that break here on VRPX.
Call out. Place. VRTS. NKLA. VRTS.
Okay, we got 113. So pay attention. You got about 20 seconds for this candle to close here, guys. So VRPX, nice bounce from $1 support. 113 here needs to close as new support for more.
HL. Duck. LESN. Replace. VRPX. Scott.
All right, guys, we're gonna go take a quick 5-minute stretch break before our 11 a.m. ripper dip time. So keep your eyes for the 20 minutes to 11 a.m. ripper dip time mark. But VRPX right now is my favorite. 125 is the up pulse here. 125 up pulse showing, looking great. Hopefully you guys are following along. I mean, it's a pretty easy day on the small caps.
LESN.
127 up pulse. You just have to be patient, guys. I mean, you can't let your emotions get in the way. You take a loss, you take a loss, but you gotta make sure these support lines are holding. As long as support's holding, there's no reason for you to be getting out. You know, if your mental is not strong, then set a stop at like 97 cents. You know,
LTR.
right now, obviously, you don't want to put the 97. You want to raise it now because you want to make sure that new support at 113 here is going to be our new baseline to continue that nice higher lows. 128 next uphold.
HLTGR.
You see that? We've been already looking at that 113 a while back. So for those that's been ready, you're good now until we get a new line. 130 uphold. We're raising it up. And Q looks like they finally got the deviation line for the bears.
LTR. HR. Down. Sprite. Down. ENTL. Sit up. AAOI. ERTS. LDI. IAS. SNBR. XPOM.
The only losing trade here for me this morning was MDAI. Just could not hit the mark that we wanted to see at 210. And then I got stopped out. So only got up to like 208. Everything else right now, FRGT, we did not pay 36 cents yet. Same thing with SVMH. So I'm probably gonna have to retract those. And then IVP as well. But yeah, everything else that pierced through, as long as you are not beginning FOMO and buying near the top, you should be good today.
Chart. AR. PRKS. PRTS. LRFR. LPSN. Yes. Oust. MGNX. SONF. C.
Maybe RPX looking very nice. You see how that 113 became support, guys? After it broke, you see how that wick came down at 113? It's held that 113 line. That's what I like to see right there. Beautiful.
ASSM.
NQ, big wicks, but it is lower highs still. So 14MA looks like it's gonna try to cross down below the 50.
LRFR. Oust. Fine. No. SFR. Fine. BRNA. HNST. Yes. HRTG. LPSN. B. HR. COSM. COSSPWR. SONM. IRBT. TNYA. SRRK. ABEO. LRFR. ABAT. TEP. BRPX. LUTH.
Okay, VRPX still mainly looking good here. New high today.
Paul. K. BRNA. One. Big. ILPT. SRTN. Done. RKS. Fine. Fine. HNST. Fine. BNET. LRFR. House. MXCT.
Okay, we got 15 more minutes and then we're gonna call it a day here.
AXSL. BTYX. SNBR. RB. Hurrah. ABL. BNET. HRTG. MGNX.
So 136 is a hive day on VRPX today.
House. MXCT. W. EBS. Town. Q. F. SRRK. AUHR. SPWR. LTBR. MXCT. BTMX. TF. KODK. DK. BRNA. AISP. MXCT. HRTG. SNTR. UROY. SNBR. GPRK. EBS. LRMR. BRKS. LTBR. LTBR. BERB. SRRK. CLCO. CLCO. ADEM. Bank. BERB.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and retract those plays. FRGT, SVMH, and IVP. Not going to wait for those today. The top two her place has been VRPX and ZAP. Everything else hit PT except for MDAI today. $113 support still holding, as you can see here on VRPX. 134 uphold. NQ did go get a dead cross at the moment. So we are bearish at this time, as it is still making lower highs and potentially going to test again another lower low.
LTBR. TNYN, Vega. LTR, BRNA, BLNA. FLT, MGNS, IAS. W, CTMS, DXL, GRK, Darby, MSCT, XMTR, all, KODK, JAGS, HR, ASNL, 1, element, IGR, ITCI, DJ, SNR.
Okay, 10 more minutes. The RPX is currently my favorite stock as it is still holding above our new support at 113. Our new breakout line, guys, for my breakout traders is going to be the 124 line. So let's move that. Draw a line at 124. If we can get that 124 break, I just think we're gonna get continued bigger moves on VRPX. Like I said, I like the room it has on the daily chart. Now that it broke at $1, but you know, just kind of follow the lines here. Basically, 113 cracks, and look for $1 again. $1 holds, look for 113 again, 113, 124. You know, and so forth. So
Yes.
I just think VRPX, you know, this $1 break today, it was a very good thing for this company, for the stock. So I'll leave here in 8 minutes, but I will look for one more play on VRPX for that 124 candle break. And I believe we should see another new high today. I don't believe 136 is going to be the high of the day number. It's just not, but you know, stock's up 100%, still holding up well. If it wants to go, then we'll see that 124 break, 129 uphold. As it continues to break through, they'll probably raise the bars on the momentum. We have not really seen this thing get halted, so I think they're going to try to keep playing this game where they're going to try to cause a little FOMO there today. So
RTS, XMT, HRZN, PUBL, Boeing.
if you guys have any questions regarding a play and you don't understand what happened or you don't agree or disagree, that's totally fine. You can reach out. I want to make sure that everyone's on the same page and knows what's going on. Don't be a little hermit crab and, you know, just have your own thoughts and you don't talk to the team or don't know what the heck's going on and make assumptions. Okay, so reach out if you have any questions. You know, some people might have an easy day today. Is it, you know, great trading day for them, but not everyone doesn't, you know, there's always going to be people that don't get green days, and that's okay. Like, learn to be okay with the losing days. Okay, learn from it, figure out and go review, and then just do better the following day and so forth. So have patience. Don't try to be crazy about it and, you know, think like it's the end of the world. It's not. So got 5 more minutes here. So it looks like VRPX is kind of cracking 113 here. NQ, I mean, it's a death cross. So it's the bulls here have a little bit less favor right now. I'm gonna go based off on here how the bulls already got their deviation line twice. I think we have yet to make another lower low, like I mentioned 10, 15 minutes ago.
Down.
But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I'm gonna start wrapping up here. There's really not a whole lot for me to, talk about this top two main plays, that VRPX. Go back and review those trades today, sometime sooner the better, right? And if for those that are sticking around, my last trade is going to be VRPX at the 124. So, and that's it. So, guys, thanks so much for tuning in this morning. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to send me a DM here on Discord. If not, then yeah, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe for those that are in Houston for the hurricane and all that. And looking forward to an awesome trading day with you guys again tomorrow morning. Take care and God bless you all.